continue that scripture we're reading. So that's Ephesians chapter 5. So now I will read, because busy talking on verse 3. For the husband is the head of the wife, even as Christ is the head of the church, and he is the savior of the body, so that when circumstances of life appear, to be there to defend, to help, to save, to rescue your wife. For instance, let's say fire is burning now. Don't run and leave your wife in the fire. Rescue her, whether spiritual or physical fire. She understands me now. Just in case maybe you start out the journey, then there's a little delay in childbearing. Don't be the one to begin to cast stone of accusation upon your wife. Be there as a strength until the testimony is reached and full and delivered. So that maybe your wife is embarking on a business. Don't leave her to herself. They know after all. It's you that is women affair. No, still see where you can come in to be like a strength to her, whether financially or in terms of counsel or advice. She understand me now. Just for instance, your wife says she wants to go for all night. Don't just leave her like that to go so that all may be well. Be there with her. Except if you are busy, then let somebody be there to accompany her. Very, very important. There are women, for instance, there was time I was staying with one of my uncles shortly after my training in the branch. And that my uncle, whenever the wife is coming late, when it is 10 p.m., when she gets to a major junction to their own area, she still have to take a back inside. But inside, they have scanty houses, very dark, no street light. In fact, NEPA light is once in a blue moon, maybe once in 3 months. You have to call, she have to call her husband. He will come and pick her, bring her home. That is what a man should do. If I do it, even my own here, that is lamplight. When it is 10, when the vehicle is getting to Amadi, I will come out. Please come home. We will lock the children up and visit them with cartoon on the generator. He will come and take me and we'll go together. So I don't go home late at night because it is well. Fine. You know that we are saved, we are protected by the blood of the Lamb. Also, it doesn't mean that we should now also take some things for granted. Very, very important. There's a confidence a woman has when her husband is by her side. If you don't know it today, then I have it too. When her husband is by her side. Sometimes I say, follow me now. Maybe you can go, just follow me. It is well. May God help us. So, verse 24. Therefore, as the church is subject unto Christ, so let the wives be subject to their own husbands in everything, not in some things, but in everything. Yes. Okay. Okay. I don't want to jump. So then verse 25. Husbands, love their wives, even as Christ also loved the church and gave himself for it. Christ loved the church and he gave himself. It's because he gave himself. That's why we are saved today. That's why we are saved today. So also, husbands, learn to give yourself for your wife's sake. Don't say because you have a project, you see that land, you must build it. So from now henceforth, no more food money in the house. No. Don't say because I bought a car, I need to get the plate number. So please sort yourself this week. No. Give yourself for your wife. Maybe you are going for an auntie that you take your wife to Morocco and you to Sako and you have just one car. Care to sacrifice for your wife to go with the car. It's not foolishness. It's just you giving yourself for her. You do the rugged part of the journey and let your wife be comfortable. I like Igbos. No one good thing. If you see their wife, they take care of them. They don't allow mess or any shit around their wives. Their wife is always cool. That thank God for God. You know how it is like that. Sometimes people say, you two, take this one now. You say no, you just. Sometimes we say we should enter when we are those days that will be very rich. Now we are should enter transport that he will be trekking. No. I'm a journey, but am I dead here because we have to go slowly. I can't walk at your pace as well. So you must be sacrificial. Very, very important. Don't be the kind of man that there's only 2 meat in the pot. Because as African men, your meat must be 2. Then your wife should eat without your meat. It shouldn't be. I will communicate.
Noted.
As an African man, it should be 2 meat. And we have only 2 meat in the pot. All those little things count. There's what it speaks to the heart of your wife. Even in the place of meat and food. She She will understand. There are times in pregnancy that there will be no much in the house. My husband was like, okay, you eat that small thing, me I'll drink garri. Those days he still drinks garri. Like let's share together. Sometimes because I want him to eat something when we are very rich, I'll just say I don't feel like eating, I don't want to eat. I just want him to eat it. Because he won't eat it. Like you people, you will eat this one. She understands me now. So I don't feel like, because I just want him to eat it. So what kind of man are you? When you're hungry, you eat, you don't care about your wife and children. Don't be that kind of man. Many times when we see you have it, you let the children have it and we will survive. And build a kind of home that you are not only happy or excited, or your children are not only happy when you have money. So that it's easy to know when you have money. It shouldn't be that kind of home. A home where God is reigning. The joy of God is there. Your joy will not be controlled by money or any breakthrough or anything that God has done for you. It will be controlled by the influence of the Holy Spirit. You know, because we play. Yes, don't outgrow playing with your wife. Before children come, you play, you joke. And when children come, now become the high and loft in the house. It's only when you want to collect money for school fees or money for food that you talk to your wife. Then, when it is nice, then you do your night duty. No, it's not that. Still have time to have fun with your wife. Those children will grow and go, and it's a lifetime thing. Even we still play in our house every time. Even this morning, as I was playing with my husband this morning, because I started laughing. I just came and started in front of me. Yeah, steady marriage, this will start now. I was playing and I was touching his chest, and he started laughing because we used to drag. Toby will help me on the side. She will hold the stairs. I said, let's do daddy. Sometimes he used to buy Toby to save. Toby will come and hold my ass to the back. I said, I don't know what to fish. So in the early stage, if they are come to hold my own hands, they will be tickling me, I will be laughing. If I just reminded that one bag today, all of them just go and hold their daddy. So it was started by his coming. So there was a day that he was tickling me so hard that I was laughing. I said they should let me tickle him, but I will be this, I was supposed to be on him. And I was telling them that, you know me, I bought you this, I bought you that. He just bought full pack of sweets. The children just outside, but it's only daddy that used to buy sweets. If I just sit in the freezer, in the fridge, it's daddy that bought it. Automatically bribe me in that. Let us have. I say, hey, it's true that I used to buy before now. Is it because your daddy started buying it now? But me, I bought Ghana and they'll take from me. They didn't me. So that day, for the first time, after a long time, I felt defeated. I said, no problem, I'll buy them back. But today, it's who is making something at the moment they will go with. So we still have fun, in our home. So that my home is lively. Very, very lively. It's when you reach that won't play more. Get them excited, get them happy. There was a time for over 1 year we didn't recharge our TV. It was too luxury for us to do. 2015, 2016. We charged last 2015. As 2016. We charged the lot of recharge. So why? It's not that there's no money that can recharge it, but what is on ground? You have to look for basic necessity first. Is that one's too loosey for us? We have other things to do with money, so that don't say you must do what your neighbor is doing. Cut your coat according to your clothes. So that because men are in sizes, life is in phases. The phase will come where you can do Go TV and do everything. The phase will come that you may not do it, maybe don't be able to do it due to many other things. Then leave it. That time you don't want gen. There was a time in our life that for almost 6 months I had generator now. We bought 30-liter fuel when we were staying in a room apartment. When we moved it to 2-bedroom flat, we didn't touch it. We have generator, we have 2. About that was not 2.7 kVA. But we just choose not to just on when the NEPA has given us that 5 hours in the day. It's not necessary. everybody hold their agenda. Our house will be black house. We just use our little lantern. Then we don't use to have touch like because later we started buying touch. So you don't have to live a life of competition with your neighbor. That's what I'm saying. Not because we want to punish ourselves. We're okay. After we have used to like to do what we need to do. Must it be on when we don't need it? Should you understand me now? So that what should be your drive is God. Not just the case of this world. Fine, God will bless you, you'll be comfortable. But you should not be overtaken by the comfort. And not begin to run debt because you want to make ends meet. Because people come to us and say, hey, you didn't on this thing. No, there's no recharge on it. There's nothing to be ashamed about. If you're angry about it, then sorry. She understand me, sir. When we got married, we don't have anything. Even not 40. So when somebody will pass in front of our window, we just bend. No, they will see us because we are not putting on clothes that time. But later we had to have gotten beautiful. But everything we had came one by the hand of God. We were not seeing the chairs or anything, but we were seeing God in the marriage. And that God formed even the physical things that were needed. We just said ourselves, anything we don't have now, it means that we are not yet liable to have it. It's not yet ordained for us to have it. So anything that you have not had now, and well, you don't have now, don't fight your husband. Husband too, don't fight your wife. That see your mate. Have a couple whereby the wife was complaining to me. The husband is always complaining the wife with his own friend's wife. That see, his own friend's wife is out working. They are using 2 cars. The wife that is giving money. You just be lazy, sleeping in the house, sleeping in the house. What kind of work are you doing? The wife is working too, but not with that kind of job. I was like, these people go to marriage counseling. They went to, but it is well. Whatever. Don't compare your wife with another person's wife. That sister is very industrious. She can sew, she can this, she can that, she can that. You! It's only this one you can do, and it's not even bringing money. Oh, she's not your ATM machine. I'm not saying that the sister should be lazy now, because a virtuous woman must be productive too. Maybe you read that on your own later, Proverbs 31. You read from verse 10 to the end, which is verse 31. As a virtuous woman, it's required of you to do good to your husband always, not evil. So that when you see you can help out, then don't hide under. After all, not to come out overdrive. No. Yes, women are weaker vessels, so they should not be overdriven in all situations of life. Understand the strength of your own wife. Also, don't expect more than your husband can give at the moment. As God expands your husband, then husband, as life is going with you in the days of wilderness, when the days of Canaan come, don't also forget her. Don't see her, she's too old, she's not fitting in again, I need somebody younger. Don't see her that you are not educated enough, so your understanding is not meeting up with my own. Don't see her like that again. In that same brain, you were both using in the wilderness and was managing life. How is the brain now outdated when you are now in Canaan? May it give the son to live in the single day. May it the son to live a son that consciously take care of your life. It's a responsibility. If you know you cannot take care of your wife, then you are not also supposed to marry. So, marriage is more than keep on talking about. Let me tell you, I have a wife. It's a responsibility. And wives also don't make it difficult for your husband. Don't make yourself a difficult responsibility for your husband. Should you understand it? Let him do it with joy. Then you can be blessed with the Lord. And not only that. Thank you, Abba Father. Thank you, Holy Spirit. For God to give you grace to marry in the first place, He has given you the grace to manage your wife or to manage your husband. The grace is there. Don't leave out the place of God. Don't leave out the place of prayer. Don't leave out the place of seeking God in the matters of life. Then He will help you out. He will give inspiration. He will give you revelation. He will give you counsel. Sure, you understand me now? So I'm not trying to make marriage look like one difficult big thing. No, I'm just telling you the responsibilities involved. When you know it, and it's easy, simple. You just live by it. Just drop your pride somewhere and take your own position of being submissive. And you take your position of protecting your wife and loving your wife. Every woman wants to be loved. I used to tell tell my husband sometimes, conscious to say I love you, I say it back to me. Sometimes you say Oshe, I say lie, no back. Recently he went out, it was on Wednesday. I didn't say I love you on phone. He was coming, he said public boss. I said, I'm waiting, I say it back to me. He said, village, I said, no, this one you go see her. Say it back. But actually just Saturday. He then said it, I said, wow. Oh, she said, you know. So he went out, I was with somebody here. They said, I love you. When they were getting my jack, why? What's the day? I'm not, before initially when we just got married, I can't say it too. I was older than that time. In fact, when they were doing marriage counseling for us, when they talked about sex, I feel like entering the ground. Ah, this one not born again. Yeah, she go, but some people don't she understand me. And those people, they said that they made it a culture, they do it on talking about that area because they've settled many disputes in marriages that they did in that church. People some one them breaking. At the end of it, they discover it's just the sex aspect of the marriage that causes problem. So that they take it as a compulsory course in that church. In fact, they were asking themselves, so after daddy, mommy, say daddy, if I mommy the day she was talking to us, she had to meet us. Said that. And then that Gio was found and said, I want that about somebody. She said, even Gombi daddy she seen the Aramiwa on daddy Jesus Christ. I was feeling somehow, to me it was strange. But when I got into the journey and I saw that it was a necessity with the help of God too and getting more understanding, I saw that it's a necessity that African women look down on. And because of that, they suffer for nothing. Their homes are always at the mercy of situation and circumstances. Because they shifted focus away from one of the things God puts as a mystery in marriage. Yeah, husbands, love your wives even as Christ also loved the church and gave himself for it, that he might sanctify and cleanse it with the washing of water by the word, that he might present it to himself a glorious church, not having spot or wrinkle or any such thing, but that it should be holy and without blemish. How your wife will turn out to be, whether the queen of your home, whether the most emulated wife, whether the best thing that happened to you in life, is how you take care of your wife. There are homes whereby the women are dying emotionally because of the kind of words the husband said to them. Shut up, you fool, nonsense, blah 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 blah. Gone are the days that you just victimize women, that she will cry to her mother and mother say, go back. These days, although it's not right, whatsoever the Lord has joined together, let no man put asunder. Even the people involved in it, they are not permitted to say, I'm not doing it again. So long God is involved. That means you're saying, God, you don't know what I'm doing, and I'm done with you because I'm this man. You don't just put me in this one. I'm telling you that I'm not doing it again. I'm rebelling against you in this man that I'm telling you that what you're saying. You should understand it now. So, God help us. What do you want your wife to be? You want her to respect you? Show her love. You want her to respect you very well. Show her love. Care for her. Say nice words to her. Treat her well. Give her a treat. There are homes where that wives don't know anything they can't treat it. That's not too banana. And those kind of homes too is hell on earth for the husband too. We will not see those kind of homes in Jesus' name. Amen. Thank you, Abba Father. Verse 28. So ought men to love their wives as his own body. He that loveth his wife loveth himself. So if you don't love yourself, that means you don't love yourself. I want to stop there now. I want to stop there. So may God help us. Responsibility is vested on every man to love his wife. I remember when we were about to marry, somebody gave me a book, and God led me to one book in that book. The book is like the crazy circle. So I was interested. Kilo crazy Musaku, Kilo Saku man. It's written by a white man. He said that his grandparents were divorced. His parents were divorced. He to divorce his wife. He had to cry to God and God. And God told him that this divorce will continue with his son children. If they don't work on it, he had to go and remarry his wife. That at that point he wrote to say they are still strong, it was getting better. But you may also, and you can also find yourself in the past from not struggling. If you will just drop your pride, drop your own ego, be selfless, and just allow God to reign, there will be nothing to struggle about. It's very easy. If I've not been married, I would have seen there's one big deal. When I listen to bad marriage, I used to be afraid of marriage. But later when I started listening to good marriage, I was like, and they are making it appear as though marriage is a bad thing that should happen to a woman. So I started falling in love with marriage back, because initially I used to have this orientation that when I was doing that, I was struggling to go to school. That when I'm on trail, I just look for one man that is decent. That if I tell my children this is your father, he looks decent. I have 2 children for the man, I will just quit. That's how I'm struggling that I can take care of my children. That's my mentality towards marriage. But thank God for meeting Papa. And thank God for also attending one fellowship that time. They were always organizing marriage seminar. And so that's the only thing they know how to do. But thank God for that marriage seminar. So they worked on me if I needed it. Because they're pretty free couples, and they were talking, I was like, if I not said that even divorce self, it's not the will of God. It's a permissible will. It's for a stiff-necked generation, those that have hardness of heart. I mean, I don't want to be that kind of a child of God with hardness of heart. I don't want to walk in permissible, so my orientation about marriage changed. So I started learning some things that make marriage. My marriage is not what I want it to be. So I want to go into the marital job. Starting next Saturday. At this time, Saturday, we are dancing. What did it declare in church? She understands me now. Say end of the Sunday high in 2 months' time. It is 2 months. In 2 months' time, sit to enter your very soon as God gives me a seat to enter your office day too. But very soon, very soon, very soon. At least very soon is shorter than 20 years.
Yeah.
5 years ahead. So that when we enter into the journey, we shouldn't see that a fearful thing, hey, no, see that a joyful thing. So now you know you are aligned God, except you want to take the lead yourself, then God will leave it to what your strength can do for you. Now I was talking about the crazy circle. He said when he married his wife, actually before they broke up, the wife doesn't show respect him as she ought to. So he decided not to show her love. So the wife was like, okay, you should say you don't show me love, but I will not respect you. So he started drawing a circle that I will not love you. This I will not respect you. If it's going on like that, I will not love and respect you. Okay. That's the crazy circle. So they have to break the chain. Okay, I won't wait until you respect me before I show you love. They have to agree, okay, me too, I won't wait until you show me love before I respect you. So that the Bible did not say respect your husband, submit to your husband only when you show you love. Was that what the Bible said? Even when you're appearing as though this man is not doing his own duty, do your own duty and pray for him. God will respond back. If you appear as if your wife is not meeting up, pray for her, encourage her, also talk to her. She understands me now. Let it little this close in your home, settle it together. Don't let it close the following day. Don't encourage malice. I've managed a home that is the husband that keeps malice. It's like this is the first time my husband don't keep malice by him. No, I won't talk to her. I won't talk to her. But me, I can't do that. Me, I like talking. Besides, if I don't talk to my husband, I'll have problem with this. I can't even talk. Even the person that is not my husband, when I'm hanging with somebody, and the person got to tell me, drop that anger now. Or else no fellowship, no fellowship. So what should be much more important to me? Is it malice or my flow with God? So I wonder how those couples cope. And they'll say they pray every day, they pray in the night, they pray in the afternoon, they pray in the day, and yet they keep malice. I don't know. I don't keep malice. Because it will not be healthy for my own. And also what kind of picture? Because children are watching you. They don't say they are telling their friends, my daddy used to do this, my mom used to do that. Simple. She will understand now. So may God help us. Yes, when there is this, let's settle it. Let us let it go and go and go. Whenever there is quarrel or dispute, it's subject the spiritual angel from family to attack. There's a book I read one time. It was people that gave me that book, written by Billy's Mystery. Demons Defeated. That's the title. That man of God himself. A demon entered his house. He did not know. Over 15 years before they got to know, the demon possessed one of his children. And when the demon entered, the demon was calm there until when it was the time for the demon to manifest. When it was manifestation, it has taken hope and hold of the life of the child. And when he was praying, he was like, how would God allow such to happen to him? He said, deliverance is that his own child. And he didn't even know. And God told him and reminded him one night that, is it a night or the kind of one day that himself and his wife were having dispute, they were arguing. They allowed the thing to stay. violin. For you to see that that's a principality. And break the things they used to decorate the house. And went outside in the violin. And God told them that when the wife was like, hey, don't you go and like all those things you see when I wedding day? I was crying. And God told them that that's the cost of deliverance. A deliverance minister. Demon is no respecter of person. Demon don't respect anybody. Doesn't respect anointing. To give you no function. So it's too costly to allow your home to be in a mess. What should your wife do to you that you can't forgive her? What should your husband do to you that you can't forgive her? And she's your own body. It's like I say you carry knife and be stabbing yourself. Is it possible? If you can't tell, don't do to your wife. Forgive. When you are holding in unforgiveness, you are holding somebody down, you yourself you are down, you are both down. So how will your home progress? Even the blessings of God will be suspended. If they are already ready that time, there will be a time of a kind of silence because of what you have hindered or taught us spiritually. Fine. The Bible not tell us that we cannot be angry. We will be angry, but we should not sin. And we should not allow the sun to go down in our anger. So also in marriage. Marriage is not a thing of yes, because I owe you. You must tell me sorry. There are men that is the one that are fought or they have must tell them sorry. But wife, sisters, I beg, if you have to say sorry, please say the sorry for the peace to reign. I used to encourage women, especially women that married men that are not God-fearing. I said, please don't wait for a sorry. If you don't want problem, say that sorry. If you like your man, if you don't mind, kneel down. Kneel down. There's a time a lady was having problems with her husband. I said, have you ever knelt down for your husband for a second? But I was talking as though I would divorce her. I said, go and kneel down. He said, I don't like it. It's not like fault. I said, I beg, there's no one. It's not a matter of fault, but a matter of this soul must not break. Go and kneel down. I'm begging. Today, no, Mrs. This happened 2 years ago. There are women, there are ladies that it's too difficult for them to kneel down for their husband. They can kneel down for their pastor. If you are that kind of ladies, it's a shame. I'm not communicating. Have you ever, okay, you have not married. After marriage, you have not asked. I want your wife to let she even kneel down. Because it's the one candidate in your life for very, very important. Very, very important. The two of you have become one. What you have managed together, don't allow an outsider to settle your dispute. If you see that that kind of dispute is not getting out of hand, then get help from the right and relevant sources that you know can help your home. Not the one that will give you cancer that will break your home. I remember when we were going, there was a time my father and my mother had an issue. My mother's elder sister was telling her that don't agree, don't mind you, don't. I was there. One of my younger brothers was there. And today that my brother, at that time, I think he should be around 4 or 5 years. I didn't know that small boy captured that scene. He keeps saying there, this mama that needed me for me, following my daddy that time. Maybe his life would have ended this way, our lives would have ended this way. So I said, who told you? You think I don't know? And he gave the clear picture of the story. Although we used to call him observer, he just come and we think he didn't say anything. He come and give you that love. That is how it is from when he was. So if we need information, we just confirm it. Come, what happened with the house? You tell us. Do it just as he do his eyes as he does anywhere. It's a lie. You see everything. Do you understand it now? You swear. So may God help us. The time of maybe you're managing love. The time they spent enjoy together. Very, very important. The 12. The man help us. I think I want to move. Hope I'm not. I'm trying to touch some things small so I can move fast because of time. Sir, anytime you want to come with this, so I think we have just something to talk about. What is that? So you come down this one because next one I'm going to see. No, in our experience.
Praise the Lord.
Hallelujah.
I want to thank you for this opportunity. I want to thank God. I sing in this song. Great are you, Lord. Greatly to be praised. Greatly to be praised. Oh Father, you reign. Great are you, Lord. Greatly to be praised. Greatly to be praised. reason why I'm saying that song was bubbling in my spirit while she was talking. And I think our marriage journey 10 years in December. It's not a day journey. I want to appreciate God. Matthew chapter 19, read that story. Here's one I want to major. He said in the beginning it was not good. I said, wherefore, he said it made them male and female come together. Now say, what God has joined together, let no man put asunder. What is the What God has joined together. You know, there's a school of thought that says you can marry whosoever you like. There are some, because of our going to Bible school, the pastor was teaching us about marriage. You know, the Bible says he that findeth the wife findeth the good thing and obtaineth favor of the Lord. The Bible, man of God have this, but it is wisdom for him to go back to God. I won't found no. Go back to God. God, have I found the way to? So why are you not saying God should not talk? If God could be talking, brothers and sisters, there are so many things I've enjoyed because of it. Cooking say more. God will say mix this, put in your titoti. You know those kind of things. In the same mode that what is not to not talk of your future partner. Leave that trash. So I don't believe in that thought that you can just wake up morning and just see one fine day and just say this is your God. I believe God, because that's my experience anyway. God chooses. But here's the point. He said what God so whatsoever God that joined together, let no man put asunder. Let no man put asunder. It's not only talking about me, the top part. In fact, the top part is not increasing. That's the truth. Because you are the two party involved in this thing. You are the two parties that make covenant. Yes, I do. Come rain, come sunshine. You are the two parties. So if somebody is influencing each other to say we will negotiate it, then to see the way he's treating divorce this thing. It was not there when you people are making covenant. You agreed to marry this person, irrespective of how whatever things goes about. But here's the point. God initiated something. Then you being a man want to obstruct it. I don't know whether I'm passing this guy. He said, what God let no man put us. There's an experience we had when we were about to marry. There's this issue. The kind of potential that I want to say, oh, she was a man fending up, let this thing be jarring, this thing wrong work. God now came and told her. Before, God has been telling her that any man that stood on the cause of this marriage, the person is cursed. And all that God has been giving her assurance, no, don't worry. Anybody that stands this marriage, then this faithful day, God now woke up to her and tell her, Shewa, you now been telling you that any man that stands on this marriage, the person is cursed. Said even you. Even you. Because it is beyond the fact that I don't know whether most of you know that she's older than I age-wise. Not 2 years, not 3 years, not 4 years, but I'm not 10. She's older than me.
Truth. Hey, for the first time. Wow.
She's older than me.
She's so
but whether she's older than me or I'm older than junior to her, the fact still remains that she ought to submit to this authority.
That's it. I was like, God was trying me for this. When I left France, I was like, let me
the
go
fact
away.
remains that the plan of God, why will God initiate this? Before she ever knew, now knew, more than maybe 5 years before she knew. Wow. Before she had called, not even because she had called, she said that, hey, I like your daughter James spiritually. God, she has not been used for that. I knew that God, this would be the way. I wasn't thinking about marriage. I was just like most of you that, just for low life. That's why they used to call me for low. Just leave this thing, be there for God. I just saw it. And then she was sitting beside me when God showed me that this thing. Meanwhile, I was dozing. So she was thinking maybe I want to use that to hit my head. Meanwhile, I was in this film, I was struggling not to
look at him like people like
But here's the point. There's a reason why God will say this is a person. There are so many things that come in between those years that she now later knew. After she now knew, there are so many things that also play that looks as if, but I put in you very, but eventually became. So that shows that how God is interested in him. And then will I now be the one to now say, knowing fully well this is God's orchestration, this is God's plan? Will I now say, no, God, I don't want? I may not say it verbatim, I say, no, I'm tired. But by virtue of what you do, at times I just feel like, in the course of this mind, who has contributed more? Perceiving that, let's see, an angel is marking this thing, okay, let's see how faithful this one is. I just feel like, I don't want this woman to beat me to this. In fulfilling God's plan in this marriage. So there's one, I just want to have that mentality, that if God is the one that told you that is bringing this relationship, forget about whatever your spouse does to you. Forget about, see to it that you fulfill God's plan that is required of you in this marriage, in this relationship. So that will erase the fact that there will be a clear that if you don't make and greet me, maybe, you know, all this maybe when in state of pregnancy, you now want to use that to hide. Maybe you don't want to do some things you've been doing before the come of God. If you truly have the fear of God and you want to, you will tell yourself the truth. You doesn't need to know. You will tell yourself the truth that no, this is not, I'm not doing it for her as it were. I'm serving the Lord. God is seeing my heart. The one to whom I will give account to. Praise the Lord. Hallelujah. It has been God, and one of the things that also causes maybe some kind of maybe fed up because of the journey. You know, some people begins with God, and along the line they leave God out of this. There's continuity with God. There's continuity with God. There's continuity with God. This is beyond carrying the Bible plan of your wife. There is continuity with God. There are times you need to bend as it were. Not necessarily just for some, because of, you know, there was a day God was teaching me something about spiritual maturity. God was saying in 1 Corinthians chapter 3, he said, I could not speak unto you as unto spiritual, but as unto babes. He said he couldn't talk to them as a spiritual, talk to them. Yes, he's speaking to a born again folks, but he said he couldn't speak to them as unto spiritual, but as unto carnal, even as unto babes in Christ. Hallelujah. So one of the things I want us to have in mind, which is the foundation for me that has helped me because of this journey. But there are some things you will see because of this journey as a man, particularly in the course of the area whereby maybe I don't know how to play this so that you not misunderstand or misconstrue me. Okay, let me put it in circular terms now. Maybe your the areas will be business CEO of the company, and you happen to be like a security guard of the company. Hey, my God, how are you going to do that? How are you going to cope with that? Yes, it's your wife, and she was supposed to do her duty. Just go and call the security man for me. Get me my car. How are you going to do that? How are you going to manage that? How are you going to do that? How are you going to manage that as a man? And that does not mean that God has also excluded you from your place of authority as being a man, as being the one that she's supposed to submit to. No, but the wisdom also demands that you know how to manage the situation of people. God will give us wisdom. So I want to peace. Very, very important. Forget about the fact that next Saturday they will join you people together. You already joined together. Now I thought, that's the truth. Let us not work with our own child. And to control certain values, let's give unto Caesar. Let's give unto Caesar what belongs to Caesar. They say you understand. This Saturday, Sunday, hey, tomorrow will get you. But what I want to say is this, please, let no man. It's an excuse to say, my mother-in-law that told me that my man is significant, and because of it I had to eat, and I can't get any longer. That's an excuse left to God. Maybe that's a setting whereby maybe I don't know how you come together anyway. But if it is God's oriented, God's foundation, brother and sister, you don't have excuse. So there shouldn't be room or thought for saying I'm fed up or for divorce. There shouldn't. Rather, you look for a way, the kind of wisdom to manage the situation, irrespective of the challenges. Whether the wife is now seems to be the one that is more spiritual than you are, wisdom demands that you go back to the one that said, she alone this woman want to the one that she will let me submit in her you will let me submit. You go back to God that orchestrated it. You'll be amazed with the result. You'll be amazed. So please don't let us leave God out of the sin. So I'm not all those Maggie or those one. If you can get this one, all those Maggie or God. But if you have God in your relationship with God, I've seen 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 God live. Me, I'm the kind of person, like I said, although you can't buy the guy. I read so the marriage, you know, just forget that. So my entry into marriage is just like a movie that do nothing. But because I allowed God, and God also blessed me with somebody that also allowed God. Because of his maturity, start building up. It's not all things are fully prepared before they are enthroned there. In the course of it, just what if became that and the son is still a small pot? That doesn't even remove the fact that they will ignore him. Okay, that man, they will put in there. The course of it, no maturity. So there are things like that things like that God does that way. So don't see yourself as a small boy. I'm not ready for marriage. The fact that the boys are not to marry, but since it's God that is also doing this one. This is God that, so you didn't think about it. God just said, and you have some spiritual entity that also say, okay, God wants this kind of setting. So all you just need to smart up and get yourself built up. In time, you just see that, just say what came for you. But don't leave God out of the sin. That's the most important. That's the person you give account to when you are married. What I wanted to say, the Bible said this is a great mystery, but it's talking about Christ and the church. But using a marriage setting as an allegory of that mystery. That great mystery. That's what it is. Using man and woman. But it's talking about Christ and the church. He said, nevertheless, that's what he said, this is a great mystery that's concerning Christ and the church. But nevertheless, why? The submissive husband to love the wife. Just give me a principle. Don't understand. It's a mystery. It's a mystery. Don't let your marriage take you to hell. And then one of the things we also need to be careful about it because of this marriage, particularly you guys, that seems that the God has given us the authority over the women. Because I've had, because of the people we handle, the man can tell his wife, don't pay your tithe again. You are supposed to submit to me. Submission, is that what God said? But remember also that you also have an authority that you give an account to. She is fine, she is your wife. It has been given to you. Yes, to submit to you. Fine. But remember also, she is somebody's daughter. What do I mean? God's daughter. In other words, God put her in your care for you to manage her, help her, nurture her, of which you will give account. I don't know whether you understand. Of which you will give account of how you have managed what God has put in your care. So it's not a moment of you are supposed to submit to me. That be breaking scripture. Don't pay your time. Give me your time. Am I not here? Praise the Lord. So that's just what I want to say. God bless you. Thank you.
Yes. There are so many things to talk about in marriage, but at least the little that God has helped us, and maybe our plans here and there, and I'm the papa to have taking your marriage to church. You still be learning. Yes. I want to ask this question. Do we even know the reason we are coming together in marriage? Beyond to stay together physically, you know God's plan and purpose for you for marriage is very important. Do you know how God wants your whole home to run? There's a message titled The Manner of the God of the Man. I think we haven't learned it to understand. I can give you a phone if you want it, if you're interested. The Manner of the God of the Man. they give us something to show that we read the book of 2 Kings. Read from verse 23 to I think verse 28. We get the story here. 17. I'm not going to now, I just want to brief. You can note it and study it later. When the children of Israel sinned against God, and God was sending prophets from time to warn them, they did not change, they did not repent. At the point when the fullness of the time came, when God wanted to punish them, that was when the king of Syria came up and took over their land. They put some to death, and the remaining they scattered them into different countries, so that they were not able to stand alone. So they could not form the force together to defend themselves. They kind of scattered them here and there. And that king of Assyria also put some other people in that country. And that recorded that and lions came and devoured people that dwell in Samaria. Why? Because they know not the manner of the God of the land. They don't know the operation of the God of the land. They were worshipping their idols, and God was angry and sent lions to come and devour them. So they had to cry to the king of Syria that please, the people you planted in this place, so lion is eating them up because they know not the manner of the God of the land. That place is supposed to be a good land, and they brought in their idols. And God sent man to slay them. So they have to send one of their priests, the Jewish priests, to come and teach them the manner of the God of the land. So lions stopped killing them. So that the manner of the God of the land is not only in our God, how God wants our body to go, also in our marriage. How does He want your own marriage to go? Don't just choose somebody you like and pattern your marriage after the person. It's good to learn what it is and make the marriage to work. But it doesn't mean that you should pattern your marriage. There's what God wants to communicate through your marriage. There's what God wants to communicate through your marriage. There's what God wants to communicate through your own marriage. So that you got to know what He wants to communicate through your marriage. Oh, this person has 4 children. What's that for? No. What is God saying about your own marriage? Your own child learning. If you get to give Him room about everything, every child I've ever had, God spoke before they came. Anytime God will say that now you'll be pregnant, I'll be pregnant. In fact, I wanted to do Jojo during Benga's pregnancy. That God was saying that we read the next one to be pregnant or going. I was like, I've had all this saliva, I'm tired. But when I have not had any, I wasn't seeing saliva. If I'm my first pregnancy with joy, I was doing saliva. Yes, thank God I'm going to have my own baby now. But during children, so I was getting tired. When it was time Benga's turn, I was like, God, I'm tired of all this saliva. God said, no worries, boy, I will give you this time. You know you want to have a big boy. I said, no, God, I'm okay. I was trying to scheme that I'll stop the ovulation, I will escape it. Is it God you want to scheme? It's yet out. I was pregnant. One of the things I used to do when I'm pregnant, when I eat dodo, I would feel like throwing up immediately. So I was eating dodo that day, I was like, I would feel like throwing up. I can't do this, it's just so. So if you could start, God say, it's time for this second, I say, oh, God, don't come again. Although I don't remember I was going anywhere before, but I was like, God, let us, so that every child that came, they came by the word of God. When it was God's time, they came. God was controlling my reproductive system to fit in. I never get egg from anywhere or anything. I'll be pregnant. And when it was time, I will deliver. And I enjoyed God during pregnancy and delivery. I've never had any child by any form of complication. In fact, I wanted to daddy, offered a mom, no, they almost came to Israel now. When I went, when God told me to go, and I've seen the sign. So the man just look at me like, you're so my sister on this spirit. You don't look like someone that's in love that should go back. I said, I'm in labor. Because God gave me grace, I'm not subject to that crazy pain already. So I went back at a point, God told me to leave the house now. I went, he was like, so they didn't allow us to enter, they didn't check me. She just looked at me at the entrance and sent me back. Very embarrassing. That he didn't like me that day. I said, are you ready to be a doctor? He said no. I said, let's go. If you can take the delivery, so we went. The man just left me. I just said, I want to go. I don't want to give birth to a dog. When we go again, I don't want anyone to know the hour my baby will come out. When she came, just said, she people like I saw she beginning of there. By the time I wanted to climb the bed, the baby's head was out. I could not climb the bed. I know there's a delivery bed. It's different from the bed in the baby. So that as I was climbing, trying to turn up like this, I was still sideways and the baby flew out. There's how to take delivery of it. She was scared. She thought the baby would die. She was like, madam. She wanted to play blame game like, how did you do that? You see me that control it. She couldn't carry me, I was scared. I was like, Lord, I thank you because you have told me I will not bury all of my children. That's what I was saying. So she carried me and made one or two things. I said, congratulations, madam. She didn't check me. That's the first thing she's supposed to say. If the baby high, she's supposed to say her health center, she helped not to take the baby. They're supposed to refer me straight to the general hospital. So for you to say, they just ignore me. But because I was not crazy, hey, I was still doing that because God gave grace. And that grace was not given when I was pregnant. So when I just received God, I was like, maybe I don't have to read King James. I went to buy King James version. I don't like King James, I don't understand English. But now that God is coming, I was knowing my first. I was studying it when I got to the point where God cursed me, and God told me for you are not cursed. I said, and that's the first experience I'll have of God and government. What is God that's telling me to me? The scripture cannot be broken. Who is not telling that for you are not cursed? I was quoting scripture for God. I think I was receiving escape from what did you have to all those things they used to say. And it was so, especially so. So that all the children have had, God gave grace. I'm just saying this so that you can key into the fact that it's possible to have delivery without going extremely crazy, without going to the extreme of life and death before you have your baby. It's very, very possible. So I enjoyed that grace. When I was telling God after showing that, what you told her, God should even give me a break. I was like, why do you think I gave you that covenant?